Kiramager. This is the review for the last Kiramager item I have, and also it's the second to last TNS video in the series just for now. This is a review of Grateful Phoenix from Kiramager. Now, as per usual, we're going to have a look at the box this thing came in before we have a look at the product itself. So I'm just going to budge off the components. I'm going to bring in the box. Now, you won't be able to see this, but this box is actually bigger than the others. You can see here we have Grateful Phoenix on the front, Mashin Sentai Kiramager at the top, the name of it. We have the Go Kiramagers on the bottom, and I'm probably not doing this carefully enough. I should be moving this back a bit. We have the Go Kiramagers on the top, because this is essentially their power-up mecha, or their last mecha they'll get in the series. We have Mashin Oradin and Mashin Hakobu. Although admittedly I think the gold one is Oradin, I think the blue one is Hakobu, but I'm not sure. We have photos of the heads of all, well actually not all the robots, because we have Kiramager, we have Kiramazin, King Express, Zabuun, Gigant Driller, and the Grateful Phoenix. Now, this is not all the robos, because the one for normal King Express is missing. We have the back of the box. We have the included mecha in stone mode, Mashin mode, technically, combined into the Megazord. Of course, at the bottom we have the alternative jet mode, and you can use the machines from Kiramazin with this with that too. So I will be showing that off as well. And of course, on the bottom we have Sad Pac-Man, as per usual. Another MGO reference there. Right, move on. Of course, there are two components. We have Mashin, this is Mashin Oradin, and Mashin Hakobu. We're going to take a look at Mashin Oradin. I think this is Oradin at least. Mashin Oradin first. This is the only Mashin that comes in like a gold colour, like a clear plastic colour, I think. Very big, very nice. It's like a gold bar, I think. I was going to say. It's not all metallic gold. It looks a bit shiny, but it's not metallic. The metallic is on the front here with these parts. There's some grey or silver. They could call it silver because it's gold as well. Red as well on the back. Okay, now this is metallic. So this is silver here. This is metallic. That's just about all that the stone mode has to offer. To transform to Mashin mode, we need to open these side panels here. Now, in order to make it easier, I'm going to fold them all the way around to the back, like this. And then the next thing we need to do is we need to open this part here, the arms or hands. And we need to open this part, this gold part here. Click. And now we can stand it there. Actually, before we do that, we need to unclip these arms and fold them around to the middle. And then we can fold the wings back down. Then we have the nose cone at the front. It's in two halves at the moment. Fold them around there. Click. This is Mashin Oradin. Now, it's gold. It is gold. I do like the gold colour. But there's some wheels here that they could have disguised a bit better with the gold colour, but yeah, whatever. I mean, it's fine. It looks fine. There's some gold. There's some silver. Actually, there's metallic silver. There's not that much metallic gold, because I think this like dull gold is enough of a metallic, because it kind of does look metallic, but it's not shiny. It just looks like it anyway. Metallic silver too. There's metallic blue here. Very nice. what I don't understand is that obviously they've done some metallic green for some eyes. Is this like alive? Is it like, what? It's supposed to be like alive, but it's a jet as well, because hence this cockpit. I'm not too sure. Now that's all this does when it's the gold side. You can turn it over and you'll have this like grey and red side. We need to fold up the arms to the back here. Click them in so they're facing the back. That's it. This is the other side. This is like the grey side or silver side. This is more of a jet. You can see we have the cockpit there. We have some of the sparklers in blue there. Nice, clear, crystal, glitter, whatever. Yeah, that's just about it that this can do on its own. Now, of course, if you have Kiramager, of course, there's some wheels on this side, so it rolls along. Hence the wheels on under there. You can use the Mashin from Kiramager. If you want a proper Kiramager review, you can go watch the earlier video. This can hold the main 5 Mashin that the Kiramagers have. So let's start by grabbing out Mashin Fire and Mashin Shovel. Now to get them ready, I believe, just going to have a look at the back of the box for some reference, like how you normally do. Right, so you do not need to do anything with this bottom part, you just need to... You know, it says that, but... That's what it says, but... No. It instructs you to put it on like this, but, you know, with the white parts not lining up. But personally, I have to spin that part here, and then move this up here, so it kind of has like a more snug fit on this back peg here, so you put that on there. So now these two are combined, and you can see here on the front of this you have 2 pegs here. They line up with these little peg holes here, which means they fit in there. This doesn't feel like much of a secure fit, but whatever. And we can take Mashin Maha. We have this little clip hole on the bottom, lines up with this little hole peg here. Like that. And we can take Mashin Jetta. Now, there's no designated clip holes for Jetta, it just kind of slides into the front there. And the last one we can do, we can take Mashin Heriko. You can see here that there's some little pink little clips on the bottom, they line up with these little hole clips here. And this is basically a carrier. This is completed, it's a carrier. I don't know what to make of this. It's a neat idea, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it 100% works based on how... The only ones that feel like they're properly locked in are Mac and Helico. Jetta doesn't even have like a proper locking thing, it just kind of sits there. And Mac and Fire doesn't even look that stable, just, yeah, see? Unless you're supposed to do it like this without proper locking it in. I don't know. I don't know how you're supposed to do that with Fire, but it doesn't really work. Again, that doesn't feel like they're probably clipped in. But other than that, it's a nice extension. This is, unfortunately, the closest they could get to them all combining. Painful. I heard in Japan, they like the merchandise better when they all like Megazords combine, like from Shinkenger and Gowanjin, when you get those massive, heavy, cluster Megazords at the end, which I like. I like that too. I think Ghost Sager had that too, I think. Does Go Kaiju count? I think, because, you know, Mahalcon. Go Busters had it. Does Kyuja count as well? I think Kyuja had one. So 90% of the time they will have one. I think Zyolja is another great example. Kyuranger doesn't really have one, I don't think, because Kyuranger is just relying on those little Kyutama. Anyway, now if we were to move, now we're just going to remove all of these quickly. We can get to the Just gonna remove Shower and put them back in Mashin mode there. Just gonna remove all of these. We can now officially get to the... Oh, actually, before we get to that, we're just gonna quickly show Mashin Hakabu, because I forgot he existed for a second. Yeah, nice translucent glitter plastic, some gold on the top. Stone mode. Transfer to Mashin mode. All you need to do is you need to fold up these two wings on this side here. And there's some parts you can fold out there on this side too. The head comes up like that, and the tail feathers just kind of swivel up. See that? They kind of swivel. So here is Mashin Hakabu, again with the sparkly stickers. Very nice. This is technically not a Mashin because it's not a vehicle, but it still could be counted as one based on how it's like an alternative mode to a stone. I don't know. It's nice. This bit also moves on the top. I don't know why, but yeah. So I think it's meant to be a phoenix. Other side, nothing really much to add. So now we can combine Mashin Raiden and Mashin Hakabu into Grateful Phoenix, and to do that we need to take Mashin Hakabu. We need to move these parts to the center there. Put them around the center. Those are the arms. Bottom part we need to split the little nose cone in half. Need to pull the legs open like this. This is basically 90% of the Megazord completed. The rest of it is done with Mashin or Raiden. This is Hakabu. Sorry, I've told you to get them confused. When you move these wings up a bit more. And then this is a bit of a difficult part. If we're just going to swivel this around and show you quickly, there's like a little sliding mechanism here. It's all black. There's a rail on the front here. This is the rail, and you need to slide this onto the front here. There we go. The first time you do it, I think it'll be a bit difficult, but you'll get used to it. And you need to push down the head of the Phoenix, and you know, as if you were transforming it back into stone mode, and watch what happens. It forms the head. Very innovative design there. Yeah, forms the head. What do I think of the head design? It's got, I think, metallic yellow on it, which is okay. Can we show you a bit more detail with the camera? A lot of the head is like the Phoenix. The Phoenix is doing a lot of the work. There's some black, there's some red. I don't really understand the head design. Yeah, this bit moves down as well. It's meant to look more grand, I think, but I really don't know. You can also take off these wing parts here. Now the reason why these use metallic gold paint is because they are like little axe weapons. So one goes in the top there. Take out the other one. And the other can go underneath. Like I think it's a double axe kind of weapon, which is neat, I think. So this is Grateful Phoenix, everyone. What do I think of this Robo's design? I think it looks like it's got a jetpack on the back. That's what I think. I also do not understand why the feet aren't completely flat. Look, there's like hinges on the bottom, but I suppose they have to have them there to make this work. But I suppose they could have thought about that a bit more, but I don't know. It looks more like yes, this is obviously supposed to be a final Megazord, and yet, like, because I think Bokenja had Dai Voyager and Ninja had a Gekiatsu Dio, but the thing about those two is that they were formed out of 5 individual components, or 6 even in the case of Gekiatsu. This doesn't even feel like it belongs to the core 5 Kiramagers when it's supposed to. This just feels like it's a Megazord just on its like like a supporting Megazord. I know they tried to remedy this with the with the jet mode with all these extra machines as well, but I don't really think that does enough to make it completely clear that this is a Kiramager's mecha. It doesn't really feel like it is. It feels more like it's a standalone thing. But hey, also one more thing I can point out. Now this is going to be completely useless if you are not interested in such things, but I'm going to show you anyway. Take out the little weapons and move Phoenix here. You can see here that the head is formed when this middle part is pushed down. So that's how the head works, but interestingly enough, you can actually form the head without using Phoenix at all. It's just the same without any blue in the middle. Looks like a shell actually. It's like a door where you push down and it forms like each part like folds up. I think it's a neat little design. Anyway, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. For Grateful Phoenix. Let's just reattach this little guy. The next TNS video will be the last TNS video just for now, and it'll be about where is it? Here it is. It'll be about the Boom Boom Changer. And also Boom Boom Safari Wild White version is also supposed to be appearing, but I don't know where that is. So I'll have to do some checking before I film it. So yeah, no, seriously, where's Wild White gone? I can't see it anywhere. Right, anyway, I'll find out later. Anyway. So this will be it. We are nearly at the end of the TNS series. Yeah? See you next time. Boom.